Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided that I'm going to revamp some hair. I'm going to do another hair tutorial. I am revamping this hair. You're going to be like, Yvette, what are you doing? You're revamping what? Because the hair looks good already. But yeah, this wasn't the first texture, or this wasn't the first style it came in. This is from the line that in Stylist. It is called Paradise Wave. And it came in a very beautiful wavy texture, and it actually had two textures. Speaking about two textures, okay, I'm gonna do a little rant. Here comes my rant. Here's my rant time, right? For these companies that like to put two textures in one wig, I don't understand like why they do something like this. Like, so the wig, okay, in the back it came into like this beautiful wavy paradise look. It was just a beautiful wave texture, and then the front, it had like curls. Like, the unit was beautiful in general, like, and I made it work, as you're gonna see in my later on in the video. I made it work, but I just don't understand why companies decide to put two textures in one hair, so in one unit. So I'm just like, what's the deal with that? Like, let's get this together. It's 2018. We have evolved, our synthetic units have evolved so much. Let's get them textures together, okay? Let's get them together. Anyways, that was my rant for that. Another rant that I'm gonna get into, usually when I get hair, I usually get hair every 2 weeks and a month. I know you're gonna be like, well, that's a lot, but yeah, I like to just, I always change up my style. I like to change up my style a little bit. Don't get mad at me. I like to change up my style. So I usually buy hair every 2 weeks and a month, or like roughly every 2 weeks. And I usually get synthetic units. Don't get mad at me, okay? I love human hair, but I am not gonna pay, you know, like $100, $200 for human hair that I'm probably gonna switch up later on. And let's be honest, I don't got money like that. I don't have money like that right now. I'm trying to save to finish college, to finish school, and I'm about to go on a trip, so I'm not trying to spend my coins on human hair. With that being said, I also am not trying to save, I'm not trying to spend money on new units when I'm just like, everything that I see is basically the same. Like, and I'm not in the mood. That's just it. I'm not in the mood to buy any new hair. So I decided to pull this one out of the dead, and, you know, the little soul that I have left, just blow some life back into it. So I am going to put some more life into it, and that's basically what I did. I think I did a hell of a good job. Okay, if that made sense on myself. I made a little wipe off the shoulders. I think I did a hell of a good job. The reason why I think I did a good job is because I don't do straight hair. I don't do straight hair at all. I remember in high school I used to do straight hair, and I would leave like a goddess. I would leave like a beast, like a goddess, and then come back with like armies in my hair. Like the tips will be like this, and then that would be one army, and then this would be one army, and then the back had like 3 separate armies back there. And it's like, how did that happen? Not only that, like there'd be some flyaways, like your hair would literally be like, you'll be walking and there'd be like some hair just like pulled up like that, just because it was so like not tame. It just looked horrible, and for a long time I decided to do curly units and wavy units because they're a lot more easier to maintain, and the style looks good even when it's close to being, even when the life is being sucked out of it, it still looks good. You can still work with it. But I decided for this unit that I'm going to straighten it, and I'm gonna try and maintain it a little bit more, but I'm gonna straighten it. And I think that the technique that I use works very effectively. There's no armies, there's no little flyaways. Everything it's like it's flawless. Like, oh, I gotta show you this right. So this is the side of it. This hair is really long, by the way. So this is gonna be your best friend. This is gonna save your straight units. Every time you straighten it, this is gonna save your units, right? I'm gonna show you how I apply this when I'm straightening it, but this dude, like, he's saving straight units. I'm gonna be walking you through this in the video, so without all ado, I'm just gonna cut to the clip. Let me stop talking, stop ranting, just go to the clip. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys the wig before I get started. As you can see, there are 3 textures actually going on here. There's that wavy texture that I mentioned to you in the back, and then that curly texture in the front that I totally destroyed, and then I added in tracks, so there's a 3rd wave to this unit. There's a 3rd texture to this unit. Alright, so here are the items you're gonna need. You're gonna need a hair straightener. Mine have like these comb like tooth in them. It also has where you can steam the hair. That's where you put the water. Shout out to my sister who let me borrow this. She left it in the house and I just took it and used it. If you want it back, let me know. Love you. Thank you. Then you're gonna need a bristle brush and some hair clips. So really fast before we get started, I really wanted to show you guys the lace in this and how far back it goes. It is a 4x4 lace closure. So it goes that far back, and I don't know if I did a great job showing you how far it goes on the side, but I did my best because the hair is kind of tingly, and you can see the scalp there as well. So it is time to get started. So what you're going to do next is work your way from the bottom up. Literally, you are going to get the root you're going to get the hair from its root, basically, all the way from where they sewed it, and you're going to tear it apart. Basically, you're going to take your bristle brush, man, I have a problem saying that, and you are going to be brushing your hair from the bottom, working your way all the way up. By the end of this, your hair should be untangled, so that way you can start straightening it with the hair straightener. I'm just going to speed this part up. So the hair is all brushed out, and now it is time to straighten it. So what you're going to do, you're going to do the same technique as what you did with the bristle brush. You are going to start from the ends, and you're going to work your way up. I thought this hair was untangled, guys, but it is still tingly. I'm having problems getting the straightener to go straight through it. So what I'm going to do is go back in with the brush and just brush out everything once more until everything is just flawless, and then I'm going to run that straightener right back through it. Okay, so I realized that this was way too much for me to handle, so I'm going to split this one piece into 2 so that way I can better straighten the hair. Key thing to this is just patient. It literally took me about 3 hours to straighten the whole head, but once it was done, it came out really beautiful. probably wondering, where's that got to be freeze spray? At this point, I totally didn't realize to put it in my hair. I will be showing you how I apply it later on in the video. Okay, so voila, you are done with the first section of your hair. Well, the first part at least. As you can see, the two textures right here. I'm just going to show you the texture of the hair. I'm really happy with this because when it straightened into like a yaki texture and not a bone straight texture. I don't really like bone straight hair, so yeah, I love it, love it. And now we have the rest to do. My god, but it will get done. Great, I knew this was gonna happen. So the piece that I put in, I totally came off from the wig, and so I'm just gonna have to re-glue that back in. I'm using this Super Hair Bond glue. Just wait until it's tacky and then put it back onto the whiff. Really easy, just now you gotta have to wait until that dries in order to do that area. So like I was saying, I'm not going to be able to do this area until the glue is dry. So I'm just going to section this off, move it to the side, and continue working my way up. So now that it's dry, I'm just gonna go back in and do that part that we left off. So here's where I'm applying that got to be freeze spray. I'm just gonna spray it onto the hair and then straighten it. Using the got to be spray made my hair last about a week before it started looking crazy on me. So when I say get that spray out, get it out. It's going to make a big difference. Alright you guys, here's the hair halfway done. It looks so beautiful and I'm so happy at where I'm going right now. I'm going to do the rest off camera, so stay tuned. Okay, so here's an update on the hair. It's almost done. We just got to do the top. My MJ shirt got to represent. You guys know I love MJ. For the top, you're basically going to be doing the same thing as you did with the rest of your hair. You're going to section off all of the hair until you get a small piece and then work on that one piece. For the top, I like to have volume up there, so instead of just straightening it down, I'm going to bring it up and then bring the straightener down, and I'm going to secure this with the got to be freeze spray. For the rest of the top of the hair, I'm going to continue this technique, so that way I can have some volume. And voila, we are done. She is looking fabulous right now. I love the way that this came out. Absolutely in love with it. It is flawless. It's flowing effortlessly. The front looked big and volumized. So I like to go back in with the hair and just make sure I get all the tangles out, and especially work on the ends. Because that's the first that goes tingling on a synthetic wig, is the ends that look horrible. So I'm just gonna put that freeze spray, that got to be freeze spray on it, and then work on the ends one more time before I give it a good finish. So if you don't do baby hairs, then your job is done, but I have baby hairs on this lace wig, so I need to clean it off because actually you can see it has makeup on it and leftover gel on it. So what I'm gonna do is take some water and just spritz it all in the front so that way I can get a good clean from it. So I'm gonna use my fingers to try and get the water into the hair and also break up the matted pieces. So I'm gonna go in with a toothbrush to get all the gook out of it and get a better clean. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that these tips help you. Don't throw out your own units. Keep them, restyle them, bring them back to life, cut them, straighten them, curl them. I encourage you, save your coins, save your money. You don't need to do it. Synthetic units have evolved since I was in high school, which was like 2010. You can do a lot more stuff with synthetic units. Like, just pull it out and do something different. And I hope that this inspires you to do it. Please hit that subscribe button so you can check out some of my other videos and some of my upcoming videos and be a part of my family. Not only that, hit that like button. Just hit it. It's right there. It takes like less than a second to hit the like button. Just hit the like button and comment down below if you tried this technique and it worked for you. Let me know. Maybe it didn't work for you. Let me know. And I will be coming back to you real soon with another video. Like I said, I hope you enjoy. Bye, loves.